Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Miles Michaelis.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Next offering down in the dirt. Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Swings and misses. And the count is even 2-2. To third might be 2. On to second, they get 1. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. Inside, and that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. 2 outs. And downstairs.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. First and second, 2 outs. And now Yohan Moncada. 6 straight outside the strike zone.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. That misses. Now 3-1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
A little out front there as he swings through it. That's ripped. Base hit. In comes the first run of the game as the Angels take the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Soler around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium. Today's starting pitcher, Tyler Anderson.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Back here in St. Louis, here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Here's Contreras now. Ripped towards third. In plenty of time to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Two down, bases empty. And up next for St. Louis, Luken Baker. A sliding stop. The throw. And that's a great play for the out. Back here in St. Louis, here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Here's a 2-1. And strike two. Right side. He's got it. And there's one down. And stepping in is the speedy Kyron Paris. One down, base is empty. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle.
Wide throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. Got him swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So two down now, and here is Taylor Ward. Michaelis throws to first.
No, he's in
Paris back in on a dive. Here's a 1-1. And that one sliced foul. Two outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second, bottom of the second. And now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Next offering is downstairs.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Rips one to right. Soler makes the catch, and there's one away. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the first sinker we've seen today, and it was effective. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right back to him on the mound. St. Louis goes down in order. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now fly ball to right center. Scott. He's got it. And there's one away. Here's Trout. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Now batting,
Jorge Soler will hit next. And there's ball four.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball four.
Here is Yohan Moncada. Hit hard on the ground to short. They get the force. That's the third out. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. That missed by a lot. And that's ball two. Way out front for strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's a speed threat, Victor Scott. Swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's inside. And right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first, and that quickly 2 away. So up next, Mason Wynn. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Anderson ready to work. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Busch Stadium. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. That one missed. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So digging in, Luis Rengifo. Out to short. Tosses across the first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And next for the Angels, Kyron Paris. And it is 2-1.
Ball, that pitch is up.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Nootbaar on the move.
Nope, that's foul.
Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Paris off of first with 2 away. And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Nabs it. 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Newman tosses to first, and Contreras is retired. So 2 down now, and here is Luken Baker. That one not close. And a count 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. 3-2 now.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now Nolan Schanuel. Stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And Arenado makes the catch. 1 down. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Sonny Gray.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Ward, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was out
1
front
ball,
that time.
2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The other way. Oh, he gloves it. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And it stays fair.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Got him swinging. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan.
Second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. The 1-1. And that misses off the outside edge. And a swing and a miss.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock, try to put something up on the board.
Arenado off of first with 2 away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And now Victor Scott. 2 on, 2 outs. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's too high.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
For the Angels, catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Got him. And 1 gone. And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo.
Second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
1 down, base is empty. That one outside. And that's ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Kyron Paris. Here's a 1-1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. On the ground at first. Off balance feet, there's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time
Now
today.
batting left fielder,
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals.
Lars Nootbaar.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
A little bit low. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Shanuel hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Baker.
2 outs. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. There's a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The next offering misses, and now it's filled up 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here in St. Louis, top of inning number 7.
Leading
So
off
in now for the Angels, Kevin
shortstop,
Newman.
Kevin Newman.
And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Popped in the air, left field, and it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he
Now
didn't
batting,
give in.
left
Hooked around
fielder,
that pitch on the
Taylor
outside,
Ward.
but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now it's going to be Taylor Ward. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Struck him out looking. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel.
Nolan Shanuel.
Sonny Gray checks on the runner, and he's back in safely. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Mike Trout.
Next for the Angels.
This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Squirts away a little bit. Newman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that misses. And that's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Win under it. And that is that.
Now pitching for the
We're
Angels.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh.
46.
Brock Burke.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. That one out to right. Soler getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. The 1-2. Now this is in the air down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Breaking ball inside. 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's 2 down. So up next, Brendan Donovan.
Second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Tap to first, but that rolls foul. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. JoJo Romero.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, one-run game. Jorge Soler now at the plate.
Soler.
In the dirt, 3-1.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Here comes a 3-2. Tipped into the mid, strike 3. Here is Moncada.
Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Goes down looking. Logan O'Hoppe digs in now. Swing and a miss. Puts a ball in 2 strikes.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. And Joyce. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 44, Ben Joyce.
Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker.
St. Louis, right fielder, Jordan Walker.
And a count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hit on the ground to short. Over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Just missed.
Ball 2.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here is Mason Wynn. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Kenley Jansen.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Now here is Lars Nootbaar. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Whoa, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. And there's a ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
With the tying run at second, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Now one missed. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Nope, that's inside.
On the ground to third. They take the force out. That ends the inning. Now into the
change
ball
for the
game on
Cardinals.
defense, Michael
Now
Ciani.
playing
He'll be
center
patrolling
field.
center field.
Number 22.
So the closer
Michael
summoned from the
Ciani.
bullpen, Ryan Helsley.
Now pitching for the Cardinals. Number 56. Ryan Helsley.
So in now for the
Leading off for the
Angels,
Angels.
Luis
Second
Rengifo.
baseman, Luis Rengifo.
That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. Kyron Paris, the next to hit for the Angels.
Center fielder, Kyron Paris.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Throw to first, and he dives back in safely.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Digging in, Kevin Newman. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Out, double play. And that sends us to the bottom of the 9th. We are tied. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 9th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Luken Baker. And there's the ball.
1 strike.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that one a little below the knees. And it's 2-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Newman to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Ivan Herrera. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Hit weakly on the ground. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. We're in extras here. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Taylor Ward. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
That front-door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And now one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Walker sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Now it's the DH, Mike Trout.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with two gone. Go ahead run on base. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. Two on, two outs.
Ball, that's just out.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. Got him looking. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
Now pitching for
Back
the
here in
Angels.
extras, and a new pitcher
Number
on the mound
9.
in the bottom half of the inning, Andres Liriano. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time.
Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swings over the top of that one. Throw to first. Save! Ball game. They walk it off.
Well, it's definitely worse to lose a game like this than it is exciting to win a game like this. They gave away the game with a mistake, and unfortunately, that's going to eat at them for a while.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.